mind you, it's IO plus Gyro, so you can go magical Gyro offlane with Spell Amp. It sounds devastating, but he tried Jakiro last time, that didn't work.
Here we go, Raging in trouble. It's off to a pretty bad start for him as he is going to have the tree toss thrown at him. And eventually they are going to be able to secure a first blood for Bob here on this. Plenty of control. Still, no, well, there has been a first blood drawn, John, but no kill after that. Mid lane though, Moon's getting very low here thanks to Bob, and Bob might go for a dive. Waning Rift is out, Orb is going to connect Moon, he is going to go down. Bob finding a solo kill on the puck. Did have a bit of a bad start. Well, Arfu and Vincenzo going to kind of fight over these stacks. So Arfu will be able to get it off, and now they're onto the puck, but Bob is still very healthy. So they aren't going to really be able to go ahead and finish that one off. Bob going to fight the Haste Rune, and oh, Shanks, no, he's not going to be able to try and save. In fact, Ninja Boogie is going to get taken down, trying to secure that Power Rune, but now Moon will move in and take Shanks' life. So what? Certainly so. His line's been drawn out in the mid lane. I'm not sure what they're going to get done, but perhaps a bit of a group up here for SMG. Ninja Boogie actually going to TP top because there is some trouble here for mid one. Can you save the day though? Not quite. Mid one is going to drop, still Raging. We'll turn around and try to go onto Tino, and they might find a decent trade for themselves. It's Tino still taking through the damage. He's going to drop the arena, but does eventually go down. The arena not going to mean too much now as Bob will be forced to just orb himself out of there, but Moon's on the chase. In fact, a bit of a juke here from Bob going back towards the north, trying to avoid going into that Leshrac as Moon is still on the chase. The homing missile is going to fly out onto Bob, but he will orb further towards the east. But now mid one's here. Do you have the damage output? I don't think so. Do I say that? Raging. Homing missile will be there into the call down and the relocate. They might have Palos, but he gets the avalanche off in time. It just won't matter. He is going to go down, and now Vincenzo to be the second. He'll get rushed down here by Moon, and they'll find a secondary hero. Shanks.
Toss left in. Your priority is still on farming as this hero in comparison to a Pop who wants to run a Ninja Boogie.
Yeah, Bushwhack's off the mark. There's the Fiend's Grip out, but they've got the silence to make sure he cannot continue. Still, the cavalry is incoming here from SMG as the relocate is out from Moon and Arfu. Meanwhile, Tino, he actually got mid one. Top lane, mid one has dropped. Still, the side of SMG rushing Palos and Vincenzo, and it's so much damage flying out from Raging Potato. Still, they will continue to try and chase them down. In fact, now Execration with a turnaround. Do take down Ninja Boogie. Raging Potato, he'll be the third target to drop. Silver Edge, or rather Shadowblade, will be coming out very soon for this Tiny, so that might be around that time you want to get moving, but he's even got the chance queued up. Never mind that though. Top lane, Fiend's Grip is out onto the Mars. Moon will move in, and that'll be Tino's life gone. And that should be another tier 1 tower to drop here thanks to Moon on the Leshrac.
Back without that arena. So they find the right target they need, and they're still pressuring around him now.
Yeah, I mean, Moon's looking for a bit more here down at bot lane, but there's some action at top lane as well. Everyone's just got a little bit of action now as Ninja Boogie has tried to move in with a Nightmare. Dream Coil is out from Bob to lock down the Gyrocopter, but you're still going to lose Vincenzo. At the very least, they do get Ninja Boogie as a trade. Raging, he doesn't want to keep going. He needs to run. Shanks is here with the Bushwhack, but a Sonic Wave is out, but it won't help. It won't help too much as now mid one. He's been silenced up, and there's Tino with the Arena Spear out, but Moon, he's coming from the side, but is he a bit too late? It does seem like it. Execration might be able to clean up here as Moon. He's just going to try and back off here with Arfu, and he does. They'll let them run.
There's a lot of regen, a lot of damage that Arfu can use on Moon to enable him, and they play really safe, which is fair, because we've seen that Leshrac just overtake before. I think Execration understands they just need to be a bit patient this game.
Oh, nice save there from Arfu. Ninja Boogie gets another chance at life as the homing missile gonna land from Raging Potato. That's some very nice synergy there from SMG, allowing the homing missile to guaranteed connect there thanks to the night.
Is pretty ridiculous for Puck, so that is something you could look for down the line for Bomb, but of course they've got to survive, and Vincenzo.
Yeah, nice Fiend's Grip here from Ninja Boogie. Catching out the DP, but Vincenzo, no, he won't be able to survive, but Tino was trying to help out. Moon now needs a way out. Bushwhack is there, but a nice relocate again from Arfu. And in the end, SMG will be able to disengage, it seems, though Bob is still going to keep moving and does have a Dream Coil available, but it won't bother throwing it out. Instead, they'll just try to focus down Arfu. They'll at least be able to find themselves an IO kill.
Down the line, I don't know if you're going to have enough Magical Burst on hand, even with a Lesh into the late game.
Bot lane. Raging Potato just currently right next to Shanks. They don't know yet, but now he should see him. With the homing missile out and the rocket barrage, it's a very painful experience for Shanks, who's still being chased down. Shanks takes the stun. He doesn't take it in time. He's going to die to the rocket barrage. They do find Raging Potato, but now Tino, he's been trapped up and completely surrounded. They won't even need the stun. Moon will take him down. A 2-for-1 trade in the favor of SMG. Top lane as well. A relocate is coming as Ninja Boogie. He needs some help. Vincenzo still going. Ninja, though, he is not going to die. Quick rotations from SMG will mean they are able to help their support and claim another life. And Moon, he will head down bot once again with Arfu. They'll keep the pressure going.
They want that tier 2, but Bob?
Coil's there. He'll snap it straight away. He's fine for now, but Palos, he'll come in with a big avalanche. Big swings with that tree. And Mern, he should drop here surely. And he does. Arfu could not keep him alive this time. And it seems like he is set to fall himself, though a nice tether away. Onto Raging. Will mean he will make it out. Here we go again. Vincenzo's going to experience it now. Run, Vincenzo. Moon is right behind him. You've got to take the stun eventually. Bob's going to try and help out Tino. He's in, but he's not connected to the spear. And now the Fiend's Grip is there from Ninja Boogie. Moon to pick up another. That might be a tier 2 mid tower to come, John, as they've got a siege creep as well as a creep wave. And Diabolic Edict there from
the bodies here for the defense. They're just trying to get farm where they can. Palos has all the room up top to get that done. And as long as no TPs come in, he should be fine, but they are coming in now.
Palos would be a huge target, but the TP away is not going to be there. Ninja Boogie, he's in range for the Nightmare, and you can thank the Keen Optic for that one, John. Ninja Boogie getting a little bit lucky with that neutral item. Mid lane. The relocate back. Moon going to try and protect Arfu, but the silence was there. Arfu still surviving, still alive, still running away. The tether's out of mid one. He gets a double kill with the Sonic Wave. And somehow Arfu is under attack. They are not going to see him yet, but he does go underneath the observer ward now, so they know he's around there somewhere. Execration, they'll try to force the fight underneath their own vision, and in they go. Tino, he's out with the spear. It's a great target. Ninja on the Bane, though. No, the Nightmare does save his life, and he will survive a little bit longer. They finally take him out, but what's it going to cost? Execration have already lost 2. They do at least get the top tier 2 tower, but Palos has been caught out now. Mid 1 and Raging find him, and they take him down. I don't know about these trades, John. Execration... never mind that. Oh, Fiend's Grip is there. Ninja Boogie, he was very patient with that, and immediately, as he sees the Tiny, he moves in with the Fiend's Grip. Palos, he could still survive this, but it doesn't seem likely. He has nothing like a BKB to protect him. Ninja Boogie, he might die, but this will be well worth it for his life. Finding that position 1 Tiny once again. That's really quite a nice play from the Bane now, as SMG moving up towards the top side are even going to find Shanks, it seems, as the Split Earth is going to land, and they'll find another. Arfu to take that one.
Now for them so far up against Execration. Execration, I think, are getting a bit hasty though, Mike. They've got to reel it in. They've got to play a little bit safer. Just wait for the farm to come in and have faith in Tiny.
Easiest kill of his life, mid 1, just taking out Vincenzo. All that right-click damage, he does. High ground. Top tier 3 tower is under siege now. They will try to delay this as much as possible, but Moon doing so much damage. Tino's going to make the jump in, but where's your follow-up? It's not there. Tino now the one in trouble, and he is going to drop. He's got buyback, but he doesn't really want to commit it like this.
But if he finds a good angle, this could open up the game for Execration.
Palos, dusted up, Raging, getting a little bit excited, I think, that the cooldown is there. Are they really going to go for this dive? Moon's blinked in. He is going all the way with the BKB up at Palos. He's got his own BKB this time. He will not die to the Leshrac, but they have forced out a BKB usage from this Tiny. And now, maybe they can just go after this mid-Rax once again, as I don't think Execration can actually fight this. Hell, could you go for Mega Creeps? Maybe they could, but Bob, he'll be moving in with the Dream Coil, trying to go after Moon with the Nightmare. Is there on the Tiny. Meanwhile, Tino does not land a spear. Moon has killed off Vincenzo. Onto Palos they go. And without that magic immunity, there is no chance of survival and no buyback either. As Ninja Boogie is somehow still alive and they get Bob. Well, not yet. Bob hanging on by a thread. Somehow still duking out. Here we go again. Bob with the great escape. Mid 1. Which way do you blink, sir? Oh, that's a nice blink out from mid one. Very nice indeed. Tips out from Ninja Boogie, and it's on to get the Megas.
Nothing to stop them now. You know, all the spells have been expended. For Execration, I mean, they tried to hold out for Palos to get big. He's just not big enough. He's severely behind the Lesh. He's severely behind even the Quap. And call the GG. SMG, I mean, they play as we expect SMG to. You know, this is the aggression that we were looking for from them, especially from those regional finals. Looks like with Ninja Boogie on hand, they've managed to get the groove back.
So do not take John X Fire's words seriously. He has no idea what he's talking about. As Tino is going to rush up on that Dawnbreaker, and this is one thing you can do, is get very aggressive with this hero with the Starbreaker. Ninja Boogie, though, does avoid the stun, but he's taking so much damage as he does get taken down for first blood. Though can Tino get out? It doesn't seem like it. Afu will be able to take the trade.
Snap, but you can't underestimate a good Illuminate coming out from Afu. So there's potential from both sides. But you are seeing Moon pull ahead with his range advantage.
Top lane, mid one. Gonna end up though. Ninja Boogie will keep chasing him down. Meanwhile, bottom lane, looks like there was a bit of action going on, but now Ninja Boogie's in trouble top lane again. Uh-oh, he went a bit too far, and Shanks will be able to punish him thanks to Tino's rotation. So you gotta...
Extends, and it's just a natural double stun lane. It's always pretty nice once you have that opening.
Here we go again. Toss is up. Mid one trying to go after Shanks. Will cancel the Starbreaker with the Avalanche, but you've got Tino, who's still going to chase him down just a little bit longer. But it's not going to be enough to kill off the top.
But it's not finding pressure onto the Medusa for sure.
Afu forward out here on the Keeper of the Light, and that will be another kill. It's time to go back the way of Execration.
With a max level tree grab and the Avalanche to at least help out, but you will be behind Palos for quite a fair bit. And they get the good movement out here. Execration invading the stacks, clearing out, and they might find a kill on Ninja.
They should. X is down. That should be more than enough, though. We do have a rotation out from Moon, who does have a double damage rune active. So he'll go after Shanks. He'll get rid of the Lion. Meanwhile, Tino will just TP up, and now Bob's been left alone. He'll throw the boat out to try and take him up a little bit, but the chains are there from Raging. And now with the Chakra Magic, they should have another coming any moment, but they won't even need it. Afu to take the kill as Tino. He came in to try and help out, but he has just been another kill to go the way of SMG, as they will tip him immediately.
Punishment for that invasion into the jungle. You still worry about the Medusa getting more, and Execration is still playing aggressive top.
They're going to try into mid one. Torrent, though, is not going to be timed well with the X. Moon has rotated onto Shanks. They'll take down the Lion.
You know, it's not like Palos was too bad in the early game and farm last time around. And it just feels like the rest of the team needs to be able to find better engagements. You're at this point with Max Tidebringer, you should be able to melt these supports, and they might be able to find Ninja here.
Ninja Boogie was on a bit of a warding run and does get the wards out, but might be a little bit obvious now for Execration. Moon, he has been freely farming up, and eventually this could cause some issue for SMG.
Yeah, he's matching the Lina farm well ahead of mid one, but I think you're still in the comfy position for SMG. Keeping it even is pretty good, Vincenzo.
Bot lane, gonna be dangerous again. The Solar Guardian, it's gonna come through, but it means nothing. And the heal numbers just aren't enough, in my opinion, for this hero. There's now Raging. We'll have a look around with the Sleight of Fist, see who's there. Does spot out Tino. And they might even try to go for the dive in. Illuminate is going to fly right through Tino. He does have the raindrops to protect. They'll force more heroes to rotate down to try and help out, as Bob has shown up, and now they have caught out the Ember. Raging does cop the finger from Shanks. That'll be enough to take down this position 3 Ember Spirit. It's the rest of SMG. It might be just time to leave. Moon, he's being chased down, but he should be just fine. Although there is a Medusa, but the Fiend's Grip is there. Moon, he will try to turn around. They have bursted down the Lina, however, and they'll even find Ninja Boogie. So it looked like a decent start, as Vincenzo actually dies to the neutral creeps, and now Raging will try to go back in on Shanks. To Bob, Tino, they're looking to go forward. Mid one, a nice toss up onto Bob, but he's going after the Keeper of the Light. He could not care about this Tiny as Raging. He does find the Lion. He's on the run. Bob looking for one more Tidebringer hit. Will be able to get the range. 3, and they might be able to pick off this Lion. But no, they completely avoid him. They want a bigger target. Oh, Bob He's that bigger target you want. The Kunkka being left behind in the dive jungle. Ninja Boogie with the Tumbler's Toy does break the gap. They do have that Solar Guardian. Bob, he will survive. In fact, now the turnaround is going to be there onto Ninja Boogie as Bob is still running. Meanwhile, Tino, he'll take care of the Bane with the finger. They'll have enough. SMG still trying to chase down this Kunkka, but he is perfectly fine. Instead, they'll have to settle for Shanks. They will miss out on the primary kill they really wanted. And I suppose in that instance, John, the Solar Guardian does save the day.
Yeah, they were committing on the tankiest hero on the side of Execration in that Kunkka, so you do get a little bit more value out from the healing. Tino, though.
Yeah, Tino trying to go for a power rune, doesn't even find that, as Raging Potato will be the one to take it. He is still upon 3 Dawnbreakers, so you definitely don't want to see that Dawnbreaker dying that easily.
No, it's a pretty nice kill for SMG to take, so that evens out their losses in that entire fight, and they should give them an opportunity to siege onto that mid-tier 1, evening out map control. You don't have the fastest push on hand, but you can keep that chase going.
Yeah, they're onto the Snapfire. Moon does not have the Light Strike array to throw out. Instead, Raging will keep the chase up, though Vincenzo is still alive, but with the earn out, he should slowly tick out. In fact, Ninja Boogie, he'll get rid of him. Could Execration punish anyone? Raging's still around. Looks like they are trying to chase down Arfu. Raging in the meantime is starting to fall quite low, but Bob is still on the chase with a nice X-Back. Slider Fist is there. Bob is not going to be able to land the boat. A nice juke out from Raging. That Chakra Magic coming in. Does have that Chakra Magic again to refresh all the spells, and he's just going to go right in for another Snapfire kill, but no. The mech does actually save Vincenzo's life. In the meantime, Ninja Boogie has been caught out and towards the south. They've even got Raging Potato trapped up here by Tino, but he'll make a run. He'll be okay, and I believe so will Ninja Boogie. So nobody dying quite yet. In fact,
I think they know that they're fairly even in farm. Like, Palos just doesn't have an item lead on the Medusa. Like, it's nice he's number 1, but he doesn't have a huge advantage here in this game.
That's fair. Palos does now show up mid lane. They want to try and force the fight onto Moon and Shanks. He's there with the X out and the Dawnbreaker Solar Guardian. They completely annihilate Moon. That's the stuff you love to see for Execration. But a remnant though. And they are buying enough time for Moon to just respawn up slowly. So the Roshan will not go the way. In fact, mid 1, a nice toss back onto Bob with the Fiend's Grip through the BKB. That is a really nice play from mid 1, and suddenly the Roshan looks to go for SMG now.
And without the Kunkka, you don't have the boat, you don't have the Torrent. It's really difficult for Execration to come into this fight. You could try to make a play with Shanks with his blink, but
they're going to try, but a big stun out into Shanks, who's about to drop, and it looks like Raging will go right to the backside. Meanwhile, Ninja Boogie does drop. That's 1 dead, but there goes your line. Shanks is gone, and now Palos slowly getting dwindled away here by mid 1, but no, never mind, it's the other way around. Mid 1, he's still trying, but Tino with the Starbreaker does get rid of him, but now Palos, he's out of mana. He is still trying to man-fight this one out, but it's probably not going to work out for him. Is Raging does move. Oh boy, Palos. He does end up killing off Moon just before he goes down. Raging Potato.
Just back to that point for Execration. All their fights revolve around Blink Hex, and we saw Shanks do that down mid, but Shanks...
Nightmare out. Ninja Boogie needs some help for this, so they are going to bring Moon in, but now with the Solar Guardian, Moon wants no part of this, and instead Tino will be the one to take the kill. The mid 1 has shown up on the Tiny, but he won't want to go for this by himself, so he will just escape. Maybe not. The patience game is here from SMG, but Execration, they have the numbers advantage, bringing more heroes up. Sortino is being targeted, it seems, as mid 1 is going to run right into him. Who are they aiming for, though? It looks like they will toss in Raging Potato to kill off Shanks. There goes your Lion. Tino, though, is still trying to chase down Arfu, as Vincenzo even joins the fray. A complete mess of a team fight this far. But here comes the cavalry. Execration, they've got the backup, and they're going to aim right in for the Tiny with the Mortimer's Kisses. They should have him. Mid 1, he's still trying to fight, but it's not going to be enough. End up going down. Raging, he will escape with his life intact, and He actually finds himself another kill on this Ember, as he might even find a third. He's off to Tino now. Moon is there to try and help out, but a Starbreaker from Tino to turn around Moon. He is going to drop. Raging, how far do you want to go, sir? The X is there. The Torrent does connect Tino. He's out, but maybe not. There is a Spirit Vessel there with the Sleight of Fist. Tino is still dying, and the Remnant, Raging Potato. He does get fingered down in the end, but he does at least get another kill.
Back off. Not wanting to bleed any more gold away here on Tino. Side of Execration are... It's a rather even second game right now. 20 to 20, 23 minutes and 2k lead for Execration. It's not much. It's a dead even game almost. And it feels like it could just flip
Jump in.
coin.
Shanks, he had Raging, but the Force Staff away is going to allow Raging to re-engage, though a big Mortimer's Kisses is out. Arthur in trouble, does end up going down first, but the Fiend's Grip now on Bob. No, he's going to let go of it. This is not the fight for SMG, but it certainly looks like the fight for Execration, as now Moon's been slowed up. He'll try to use the Shadow Amulet to juke this one out. Meanwhile, mid one, he'll go for the fight, but this Medusa is so tanky. They're getting through the mana eventually, but now with the Stone Gaze, they've got to run. Maybe they can turn around. They could try, as the Bipek is there raging. He's going to try and move in. The Medusa out of mana, but a big cookie out onto mid one. Here comes Raging Potato, though. He'll keep going. Moon with the right clicks. They've got Palos down. And somehow mid one is still alive. But they found Ninja Boogie, but they'll lose Tino, it seems. And eventually he will tick out, but he pops his BKB, still raging. Again, the real carry for SMG just continues fighting on. Has the chains out on Bob. Does he have any remnants?
For Execration, we are seeing that big tanky Medusa take its time and dying. I don't think that's going to be an issue once you have a source of crit on Midwin or a source of crit on Moon as well. And then once the Silver Edges are up, this becomes a lot simpler. You're going to have Ags up on Raging soon, although Roche here.
Yeah, big boat out is going to connect onto Moon, and they just blow up the gnome. In fact, never mind the Nightmare. It saves the day. Ninja Boogie allowing Moon a second chance at life, as Shanks now is going to be targeted, and they do take down the Lion. It's a great Nightmare out from Ninja. They are back into the Roshan pit, but Bob is going to try and re-engage. X is out onto the Bane. He is still perfectly fine. Raging in the meantime, chaining them up, allowing the Roshan, and now SMG. They can go for the big dive out. Onto the Conquer. They'll take Bob down. Raging Potato on the front lines again. Onto Vincenzo. He'll find another. Maybe Pos Sleight of Fist. He's always in the front. Always tanking damage, always taking spells. There's now SMG with a double damage rune on Moon. Would really like to get started, but Moon, he is actually going to go right past them. They have no sentries down, so he just sneaks right past onto the Lion. That'll be one down as Palos is going to Stone Gaze off on Raging, but he's perfectly fine as Palos continues to move forward. In the meantime, Boat is going to fly out onto Arfu, but he's fine. Mid one, oh, there's a Fiend's Rip out. They've got Bob locked down, but the Solar Guardian, again, going to buy that space to allow the Kunkka to leave. Gets back. Big smoke though, Execration, who are they going to find? Mid one's a great target, but he does pop the Silver Edge. Just try to run, but they have the dust up. They've got the control surely to take down this Tiny. Mid one, he's gone a bit too far this time around. That's a very nice smoke out from Execration.
Just a decent game and saves right now. He sacrificed himself, but this is still pretty good time. 30 minutes in, Brown Boots Ags, that sounds terrible, but this is a support that's died 10 times, so I like that from Ninja Boogie. Keen to see how much they can get out from it.
Let's see right now, John Palos. Oh, he's going to find Ninja Boogie. Raging, he's going to leave the building. He'll let the Bane die. X is out onto the Ember, though he's going to try and juke out. Torrent, though, is going to land, but he does have the Glimmer Cape, so he'll be okay. So a nice little pick off there from Execration. So that's a lot of mana drain against the Medusa, let me tell you.
Oh yeah, it's not going to feel good for Palos if he does get controlled up. Although
top lane. Yeah, this is really bad for SMG. Execration again, right on the money. Moon still going to BKB up and chase down this Lion, but Shanks is fine. Moon, where are you going, sir? Solar Guardian now out. He is not letting this Lion tie. Moon, how well can you juke this one out? Not quite well enough, I don't think, as Shanks has found him. Raging, will still be able to find the Lion, it seems. And will go after Tino, but has no chains out to cancel the TP. So another kill onto this mid laner. As Bob.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, that's such a long TP. It was such a long TP. Raging. Gonna keep the chase up. Nice cookie there from Vincenzo. Raging Potato's not done though. He wants that mid Kunkai and he will find the chains out. The boat will be forced, but Ninja Boogie, he has the Fiend Grip with the Aghanim Scepter. There's no cancelling this one. They'll trade with the life of Bob and they want more. Raging Potato's still looking for another target.
Tino here. It doesn't feel like the utility from Solar Guardian has been that big. He is doing good damage with Luminosity, especially since he's at 20 although.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the Fiend's Grip. There's no playing around here for Ninja Boogie. They'll go right in. And they'll have another kill on their hands, it seems, as Raging will take it for himself. Now 16, 4, and 10. I'm starting to really question who the mid laner is here, John. So, I mean, Moon's on 6, 5, and 13. Raging. I don't know how he lane. Moon
under attack.
would be a great target to go after, but he does back off at the right time. Or has he? Maybe not quite, as the torrent is going to land with the Mortimer's Kisses and Moon still dropping. Here we go again, Raging. He's here. They still have the Apes with the secondary life. The rest of the cavalry coming in, trying to get there in time to help out Moon. He's dropping real fast though, and it doesn't seem like they'll survive through this, though he's still going. Moon still trying to go for the man fight, but Tino, he's got the Solar Guardian and they want more. Bob, he's out onto Ninja Boogie. Mid one though, gonna rush in. Vincenzo and Shanks, they've been deleted. Palos is not dropping low, but everybody else around him is, as now Palos is out of mana once again, and it seems like SMG somehow are looking to turn this team fight, as here comes Raging Potato into the backside. They've got the Fiend's Grip. Palos is completely out of mana now, and he's easy pickings for this Ember Spirit, as Mid One and Raging, they get to work and they completely wipe them out. Bob's the only one left, and not for long, John. He's gone.
Radiant's bottom tower has not
For a Raging Potato, what do you expect? Him to be calm? No, Mike. He goes crazy.
He's angry, John. He's a very angry vegetable, as Vincenzo is going to drop. Chains out. Palos, how do you defend this? He's got no heroes around him, and they realize it. They'll make the jump in. Palos, he's been completely ignored. They're just going right after the Ancient. Raging's the only one that wants the Medusa kill, as they will finish off the game. SMG 2-0 the side of Execration, and I